So I went to work like this today, and not because this hat's super cute, which it is, but because underneath this hat, I look like Big Bird, and Barbie from Barbie and the Rockers had a freaking baby. If you're not an 80s baby, look up Barbie and the Rockers. Okay, so I went into work today and I had this hat on because I royally fucked up my hair. And I was trying to update my pink, and this is what happened. Yeah, do you see this shit? Do you see it? It's terrible. It's like neon, like the stripes aren't even planned because what the fuck? Okay, so here's what happened. So my hair was this color, right? If you watch me, you know this. So I'll put up a pic if you didn't see what it looked like before. I wanted to do more of a bubblegum pink, so I took some color remover and took some of that out of the roots, and then I had a little outgrowth going on, so I did some bleach, and then I did this all over lime crime, and I was super excited, and I posted on my Instagram. If you're not on my Instagram, you should follow Veggie Everyday with Liz. I put great tips for, meals that are diet hacks, and also reviews of what products to try and not to try. P.S. Green Giant protein bowls. Bleh. Anyway, so this is what it looked like, and it's embarrassing as hell, right? So I wear this hat to work, and I get told pretty quickly, I was there within an hour, that it's not in dress code, and I thought that might be the case, but I was gonna risk it, so whatever. So go figure, the day that I have a video shoot with the president and CEO, not just like anybody, but the president and CEO of the company. And I'm the writer, so I help him with the script and make sure that, basically I make sure he looks good, is what I do, right? So we're going over the script, he had a few edits, and he looks at me and he goes, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Liz's hair because I really like the pink. And he wasn't being mean or anything, but I was like, oh crap. Like, no dude, this is not the final. This is not what I was going for. I'm gonna fix it. And so I ran to Sally over lunch, which was not any impact of him. I was gonna do this anyway because this looked like ass and no way was I gonna keep it this way. And so I went there and the lady was just sucked. Like, I was like, I had to wait for her to help two other people. And then finally she's like, can I help you? And I was like, I need to fix this, right? Like I had it in a top knot and it was like, it looked even more ridiculous than it does now. No, equally. So, and she goes, well, what were you trying to accomplish? Or what were you going for? Just like super rude. And I explained the whole thing and I said, well, I think that because I was using lime crime and it's kind of like in a jar, you don't have to mix it with developer. I'm wondering if, since I didn't use it on dry hair, because it was wet from doing the bleach and the color remover and all that stuff, if it didn't set up right. And she goes, no, I don't think it's that. Which I still think she's wrong and I'm gonna try it, but I'll tell you why in a second. Okay, so then she says, well, the only thing I know about hair color. And I'm like, well, shit, one thing about hair color, that's great. That's really gonna help me. So she said basically if you overprocess it, it may not hold the color. Well, I fucking knew that, right? Okay, and I only bleached the outgrowth, so I don't really know what happened. And if there's any hairdressers who can if there's any hairdressers who are like, yeah, yo, dumbass, this is what you did, please put it in the comments. I would appreciate it. So she ended up just really rubbing me the wrong way and really sucked. So I'm gonna try to fix it and I'm gonna record the reactions, and whether I fuck it up more or whether I fix it, y'all are gonna see right here in this video. So I have some more lime crime. I'm gonna try it on the dry hair, see if it goes. If it doesn't go, I bought some filler to try to make it stick. And then I also bought another brand of pink that's kind of my backup if this doesn't work. And we're gonna do live on camera reactions to see how this goes and if I'm gonna be wrapping my head in a scarf tomorrow at work. So I've got the lime crime on the dry hair. We're gonna see if this works. I've got the timer going. If it does work, I'm not overly confident that I had enough left to get good coverage. It doesn't look like it, but I actually have a ton of hair. So I may still need to do some pieces with the other pink if this does work. but let's hope it works because I don't want to have this nasty ass yellow, pink, rainbow puke hair anymore. So let's see what happens. Also, this is no implication on Lime Crime. As far as I can tell, it's a great product and it's probably most likely 99% a user error, something I did wrong. So let's find out. Okay, we're ready to look. I have not looked in the mirror. I'm digging these elf ears, right? Anyway, so I have not looked. It looked better in the sink. It looked better. I was looking at it in the mirror before I rinsed it, and yesterday when I was doing it, it was already looking huge blonde streaks, and I didn't see that this time. It smelled freaking magical. Like the actual product is called unicorn hair, and when you rinse it out, it's like perfumed and it really smelled good. And it's vegan, so you know there's not any of that nasty stuff that they do put in some perfumes. So I'm really nervous, and Anya just jumped in here. She wants to be here, but not in the video. I don't know. Okay, so let's do this reveal, right? Ready, girlfriend? All right. It's not neon yellow! Thank you, Jesus. Okay, like there's still some streaks in there. I think because I just didn't have enough of the product left because I had used most of it last night. But for the most part it's there and it's the color I want it to be. And I'll have to see when I dry it. I may have to fill it in with some of that other product I bought, which is Arctic Fox, by the way. And I'll put both of these in the description for you so you can see those. And I will show you when it's dry, like what it finally looks like. Oh God, I'm so much happier. So much happier. Oh, yep, see there's a yellow spot I missed. But again, that's like, because I didn't have enough left and it's user error. Like I said, I didn't think it was Lime Crime. I thought it was me. And it was. Suck it, Lady at Sally. Yes, you can't put it on wet hair. And that was clearly the issue, right? If I had put it on dry hair to begin with, I would have had pink hair, not nasty ass rainbow hair. So there's your lesson of the day. If you want to have beautiful Lime Crime unicorn hair, put it on dry hair, people. Okay, so I'm happy. I'm super happy. And I'm gonna decide, see what it looks like dry, see if I need to add a little more pink or not. And I will show you the final result in a minute here. So as you can see, we got it fixed. After I rinsed out the rest of the Lime Crime, I wasn't super happy. I'll show you the footage right here. There were still some yellow parts in it because I really didn't have enough product to finish the rest of it since I had already used like 2/3 of the jar the first time. But it still looked really cool. So what I did is I took the extra one that I bought, which was Arctic Fox, which is also vegan and was another brand I didn't even know about, so I got to try that. The color that I used was called Virgin Pink. So if you look through here, you'll notice that there's darker tones and lighter tones of pink, and it came out really cool. So I was able to fix it, no more embarrassment. And the next day when I walked into work, I was so happy. I was like, you guys, I'm back. Because honestly, that shit show was so embarrassing to wear in public. If you are interested in any of these brands or colors, they have a bunch of others. So they have blues, purples, you know, any really spectrum you want. But bottom line of the day, do not put Lime Crime on wet hair. Have a great day, and we'll be back on Friday with another video.